I've been testing the Moza R9 wheelbase for the last month and, spoiler alert, it's pretty good. And here's why. Sim racers have never had more options when it comes to direct drive wheelbases. They're everywhere right now with brands like Logitech, Thrustmaster, Turtle Beach, Nacon soon, and Fanatec, despite its current financial woes, all offering products for novices, pro esports drivers, and everyone in between. But the brand with arguably the most momentum right now, and the brand you're probably seeing everywhere on forums, is Moza, with its rich ecosystem making it a real player in the sim racing hardware market. Now, one of Moza's most popular products right now is its R9 wheelbase, with its direct drive motor boasting a peak torque output of 9 Newton meters. It's firmly placed in the mid-range experienced sim racer category of products and is priced a very competitive £399 and the same in dollars. So how does it stack up? Well, one of the most impressive things about the Moza R9 is how much power and technology it packs into such a small teeny package, because it measures just 24 centimeters by 15.7 centimeters by 12.4 centimeters length, width, height, making it significantly smaller than its competitors, but at just under 7 kilograms, it's still comparable in terms of weight with its competitive products. The quality inducing weight comes from its aviation grade black aluminium alloy design, along with its servo motor and quick release system, with the housing sporting cooling fins on the top and sides of the base. At least that's what it looks like to me. It could just be a design choice. But the real magic, that happens inside the wheelbase, with the wheelbase boasting a quad-core CPU which works directly with the direct drive motor to deliver zero latency wireless technology that transmits data between the wheel and the base. Now, speaking of data, all Moza products can take advantage of Moza Pithouse, PC software that allows you to customize your wheelbase, wheel, pedals, and any other add-ons or peripherals you have with your Moza setup. Now, just a heads up, I reviewed the R9 wheelbase with the Moza GSV2P GT wheel, Formula style, as well as the SRP pedals, which are both bought separately. Now, that wheel is also a stunning piece of kit, featuring everything a serious sim racer would want in a wheel, including carbon fiber construction, microfiber leather on the grips, very comfortable, 10 luminous mechanical buttons, 10 light RGB shift indicator, dual clutch magnetic pedals, 2 joysticks, 5 knobs in the center, and 2 additional thumb knobs. Basically, if you have a function, you won't have a problem finding a button, joystick, or knob for it. There's loads of options. And at first glance, the steel RSP pedals might look a bit strange, particularly the design of the throttle pedal, but I'm a big fan of the fun, unique design that matches the natural outline of a right foot. And they don't just look good, because the pedals also feature a 100 kilogram load cell brake, 16-bit sensor resolution, and fully adjustable pedal height and spacing across the footplate. That's not too shabby at all for the price, which is some £200 less than Logitech's Pro Racing pedals. Oof. Now, in terms of performance, despite the Moza R9 wheelbase costing less than the majority of its main competitors, it doesn't compromise at all on performance, with the 9 Newton meter motor providing exceptional force feedback strength and, more importantly, detail in a selection of racing games such as F124, Assetto Corsa, and Assetto Corsa Competizione. They're the games that I usually play, so they're the ones I tested it on. But it's also the way it delivers the feedback is quite impressive, because unlike some cheaper direct drive products, which I won't mention here, that can be inconsistent with their torque delivery, where they say the good stuff, but only certain moments and peaks at certain times, the Moza R9 gives you feedback during the entire lap, making you feel immersed and concentrated on the task at hand, which is, of course, going fast. But Moza have been very clever here, because the performance isn't all down to them, because they give you access to an outstanding piece of customization software, as I mentioned earlier, Moza Pithouse, that allows players to tailor their wheelbase to give them the exact strength, curve, and balance of feedback they like. Now, in my case, I turned the road sensitivity up to 9 out of 10, had the game force feedback intensity set at around 75%, and adjusted the force feedback equalizer curve to amplify ABS vibration and the operating wheel itself, while also reducing the steering angle depending on the game I was playing. You can also use the Moza app on your mobile phone to customize your settings wirelessly too. So if you're in the middle of a race and you can't tab out, you can just quickly grab your phone and adjust your settings on the fly, which has been pretty handy in a couple of cases. Now, there's nothing to stop you from simply plugging in the Moza R9 and going racing without tinkering. It's essentially plug and play, but allowing more experienced sim racers to tailor a custom experience is very, very clever indeed, particularly with a product that delivers performance like this. It also stayed cool throughout my testing, and after a month of extensive use, I can't think of a single issue that I had to troubleshoot. No, which was very nice because, as all sim racers can attest, troubleshooting reduces track time and it's just downright annoying. And it was a similar story with both the GS V2P GT wheel and SRP pedals, which both performed excellently too during my testing. Particularly the pedals, I want to give them a shout out considering the price. They're definitely comparable with products that are much more expensive. Now, the only issue I have with the wheel particularly is the price, as its price tag of, wait for it, £439 or $439 makes it significantly more expensive than the excellent and, in my opinion, little bit superior Thrustmaster SF1000 Ferrari wheel, which is a one-on-one replica of a real-life F1 wheel, and it also includes a screen. Now, that's not to say that this wheel is bad. Far from it. It's got mechanical buttons, high-quality materials, and it offers outstanding performance and comfort. But the fact you can get Moza's KS wheel, which is sort of similar in that it's a Formula style wheel with the same sort of features, for £279, same dollars, means that those on a set budget will probably be better off with that. And it also makes the whole setup cheaper too. And that brings me on perfectly to the beauty of Moza's rich ecosystem of products and why it's so popular with the community right now. The Chinese brand currently offers 4 different pedals, 6 different wheelbases, and a staggering 10 different wheels, ranging from basic, beginner-friendly options to full esports-ready setups. And they're all pretty much compatible with one another, so if you buy a wheel and wheelbase today and you want to upgrade the wheelbase down the line without having to worry about getting a new pedals or a new wheel, you absolutely can. That's what Moza offers as a brand. Overall then, the Moza R9 wheelbase offers brilliant performance at a bargain price, with the direct drive motor, 9 Nm of torque, capable of giving even the most hardcore sim racers a great racing experience, and it of course offers night and day performance improvements compared to more basic belt or gear driven wheels. The customization options available with the free Moza Pithouse software are unrivaled too, allowing you to tailor how the wheelbase provides its performance, whether that's due to your driving style or you just prefer to play certain games in a certain way. Now, in terms of solely the wheelbase, its closest competitors in terms of price and performance are the Fanatec CSL DDQR2 with 8 Nm boost kit. That comes in at £449 and 95 pence, same dollars. The Thrustmaster T818 wheelbase, which is £599 and 99 pence, but that's slightly more in dollars. And the Logitech G Pro Racing wheel, which is £999 and slightly more in dollars too. Although that comes with a wheel, is more powerful, and is also compatible with PlayStation or Xbox. The products we tested were only compatible with PC, and while Moza's ESX steering wheel for Xbox does make wheelbases compatible with Microsoft platform, the majority of Moza's offering is PC only right now, which is something you will need to consider if you're a console player. So let's work out some of the bundles and compare them properly. If you bundle the R9 with the KS wheel, you're looking at £659, same in dollars as a bundle, with the pedals coming in at £149, same in dollars separately. That's just over £800 for the full set. Now, if you get the KS V2P wheel, that comes in at £819 for the bundle. The full setup is then closer to the £1,000 mark. So that's your sort of comparison against the other setups that you're probably looking at in the market. All in all, if you're a sim racer who race on PC and you're looking for a cost-competitive direct drive wheelbase that can elevate your driving experience, the Moza R9, well, a no-brainer. Particularly when you consider the price and what you can get and the ecosystem of products, It truly is an excellent option for mid-range or even beginner sim racers who want to try out direct drive technology. And that's it for the Moza R9 wheelbase review. Are you already in Moza's ecosystem? Are you looking to upgrade, or you want a competitive product and you want to know how it compares against the others? Let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to get back to you. Consider subscribing. We've got loads of wheel reviews coming up and you're not going to want to miss them. Trust me. Bye for now. We'll see you in the next one.